Okay, welcome back. All right, here's another one. I'm working gangs in uniform, and we're working in an area that has a lot of footbeat traffic, a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants, a lot of pedestrian traffic, and they wanted us to go in there and keep people safe. A lot of pedestrians getting hit by cars, people are in a hurry, there's a theaters around there, it's Saturday night, everybody's driving stupid. So we go in there. I'm working with a different lady officer at this time, and we just got issued tasers about 6 months earlier, and everybody had a taser now. So we carried one with us as one of the things. Instead of beating someone with a stick or whatever, they gave us a taser. So we see a car, a little BMW convertible, people dressed really nice, a guy driving, a girl passenger, and they're zipping through traffic, and they cut off a bunch of pedestrians. Pedestrians jump up on the curb, and the car goes by. Of course, the pedestrians are flipping them off. They look at us, and we give their thumbs up, and we pull them over. But we pull them over on a very busy street, meaning there's pedestrians walking up and down the sidewalk, and a lot of traffic. We pull them over. My partner's the passenger, she's the contact officer, the one's going to talk to the driver, and we think he's probably drunk because he was driving kind of funny. Now, as we're getting him out of the car, there's a crowd gathering. This is Saturday night, 10 o'clock. People want to see what the police are doing. You know, this is a live show. You know, this isn't cops, this is live. So we got maybe, by now we had 40, 50 people. They've all stopped and they want to watch what we're doing. So I direct him up on the curve, gets up on the curve, and she contacts him. There's a lady sitting in the car, and I'm watching her. I don't know who these people are, and I'm just watching everybody here. So she's telling him, "Sir, I think you've been drinking. I'm gonna give you a field sobriety exam." And he looks at her, and nicely dressed man. He goes, and he says, "You know what? I'm not taking no test from a CUNT." Okay, I'm not gonna say the word out because it's a derogatory term for a woman. See you next Tuesday, so my daughters would tell me. Okay. He says, I'm not taking no test from a CUNT. And she looks at him and she reaches down. I can see her hand going down, pulls out that taser, and wham, shot him with that taser, and down he goes, okay? And those of you who know what a taser does, you can watch it on TV, but I'll tell you right now, at nighttime, the wires light up, it hits him in the chest and down in the stomach, and he's on the ground with a beautiful tuxedo on there, rolling around like a fish out of water. He's screaming. She's telling him, get on your stomach, get on your stomach. She's screaming. Finally, he gets on his stomach. She runs over to him, puts her knee on his back. I'm watching to make sure she's okay. I look over at the car. Lady's getting out of the car. I don't know what she's up to. Pull my baton. I said, get back in the car. She looks at me. Okay, gets back in the car. Put my saber back in. We cuff him, and he's calmed down a little bit, okay? Just got the hell shot out of him with the taser, so he's a little more calm now. So we get him up. We put him in our car, police car. So anytime we use a taser, we have to call a supervisor. So supervisor pulls up, a very tough guy, a Korean veteran, sniper and SWAT. He doesn't take no crap off nobody. We tell him what happened. He goes, okay, well, at that time we're interviewing the girl, the lady in the car, and so he's going to walk over and talk to some witnesses because he wants people that, not that he doesn't trust us, but if the guy later sues us, it's our word against him, and of course his girlfriend's going to be on his side. So if he can get some independent witnesses to say what happened, then when they go to court, if he sues, the city can defend itself against this with witnesses. So he walks over to some witnesses, and I'm leaning a little bit to the left because I want to hear, eventually I want to be a supervisor, so I want to hear what he has to say, and I want to see what these people are saying about this. So he goes to the first woman, and he says, what happened? And she says, oh, Sergeant, he says, he used that C word, oh boy, and then a couple ladies behind her going, oh no, they're all shaking their head. And obviously they're trying to keep him laughing. And the sergeant says, you mean he shouldn't have said that? Oh, no, never should have. That's a bad word. Okay, so he takes the note. Then there's a guy next, probably her date. What do you think about that? He goes, oh, no. He says, if I use that word, somebody would knock me out and I deserve it. And I'm going, excellent. Okay, so he interviewed the guy, and he says, well, I never said that. Well, of course they're going to deny it. And she shot me for no reason, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, okay, fine. Well, then you're going to go to jail for no reason then. And that's the way it goes. So people understand that when you resist, that's verbal resistance. In other words, not a fist or a fight. It's like, it's an aggressive word. It's like saying the F word to officers when you say, I'm going to take you to jail. There's a lot of passive aggression there that you just can't let it go, because when you go to grab him, you're not prepared for what he might want to fight you. And I think if we had gone to him and tried to grab him, and the attitude he had, he probably would have fought. And then you wind up on the ground and it looks ugly, and it might be ugly. So anyway, so that was the C word incident, and we arrested him. No further incident. The girl got to take the car. She's gone, and he may not say that word again to another lady. You never know. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.